video, we'll talk about suggestions and common templates, common structures that you can use for your task 2 writing. And here we have module 2.3, tentative language. Tentative means that you say that something might be true or might happen, rather than saying something is always true or always happen. In academic English, it's really important to say that something might happen, not happens 100%. And it's important in academic English because it shows you understand that situations are complex and there tend to be exceptions rather than 100% certainty in life. As you see, life is very complex and there should be exceptions. There will be exceptions. And if you show this in your writing, as you show this in your essay structure, if you show this in your style of writing, you're going to get higher task achievement score, because when they see that you're writing this maybe, you're showing that you're considering other side of the argument too, and you think that it may change in the future. That's how you're going to get higher score in your writing task 2. And there are many examples of tentative language in the essay above, and the examples are: the expense involved can be prohibitive, perhaps a major factor. The cost of day-to-day life, in addition to fees, can be almost overwhelming. Such work tends to be. Second remedy might be. Students themselves should perhaps be. A coordinated response may well lessen the severity. With these structures, as you can see, you can use tentative language. And in tentative language, the most important part is using possibility, like probability, using modal verbs of possibility or adverbs of possibility. Perhaps, probably, possibly, maybe, can be, could be, will probably be. You have to use the structures instead of 100% certainty, which is should be, is, must be, have to be. And as you see, these expressions will achieve a much higher score than if you say the expense is prohibitive, the major factor is, such work is, and so on. This would be too simple to gain a very high score in IELTS. In your essay, try to use this type of tentative language at least twice to show the examiner that you understand it. For example, instead of the police should have guns because this protects them, try to say the police should consider having guns because this tends to protect them. As you see here, consider and tends to structures are tentative. Try to use this structure at least twice, because it's by using at least twice, you just show that examiner that you know the structure. And by doing this, if you use it again and again, you may just have this improve or cultivate a habit of using it. And by just using maybe, can be, you will just increase your score at least a bit.